Good morning, Azeroth. It is the 30th of January 2025. Grab your morning beverage and welcome to the stream. We're back on the Druid for some more solo shuffle today, pushing ever closer to that 1800 rating before the next patch. And as we queue, we'll investigate the Lunar Festival and see if there's any new goodies on offer. Without any further ado, let's get stuck in. Hope you're all doing well today. You're almost through the week. Keep yourselves warm, keep yourselves hydrated. You've got this. Alright, we'll take a break from our chit-in gathering to investigate the holiday event. Again, there might be some new rewards on offer. In the meantime, let's get queued up. We're not too far off now. Gonna take some luck and pushing on my part. As I say, as we queue, we're going to investigate the Lunar Festival.
What's on your mind?
It's that time of year. Cenarian Circle invites all denizens of Azeroth to partake in a celebration of the Lunar Festival. You'll find the Lunar Festival Harbinger in Stormwind at the location marked by a blessed circle of moonlight. She can tell you more about the holiday.
Safe travels.
Alright. Head on over at Stormwind. You'll have to forgive me this morning, I'm a little bit in the throes of it. Ye old medical condition, but I'm alright, I'm about there. It's just a constant nagging pain, kind of going. I've taken my tablets, got my tea, see how we get on. It's something to bear in mind on the streams for me, just if it gets to the point where it's a little unbearable, I'll end up turning off for the time being. But at the moment, we're in a manageable spot, but I just figured I'd give a heads up. Last night, despite being somewhat sleep deprived, somehow managed to get through the gauntlet on Remnant 2. Had a grand old time doing it. You can find the full playlist for the game on the channel. It wasn't a full start to finish. It was the 2 DLC I never got around to and then the boss rush mode. But it was a great deal of fun and boss rush showed off a lot of bosses for the channel. Really enjoyed going through it and again, highly recommend the game. Get more into it a little bit later. Okay. Oh, it was the whole Elders thing. Hello. Welcome. You're here to join us in our celebration. Sure.
Good luck, friend.
Takes us to Greater Moonlight to Moonglade, I assume. Every year, Druids of Moonglade hold a celebration of our city's great triumph over an ancient evil. Celebrate the wisdom of our elders, share in magnificent feasts, and of course, shoot fireworks. For a small donation, you can purchase colourful rockets from our vendor. Try using some of the launchers around here. Sure. 8 Lunars, 2 cluster.
Be careful.
Who sells me said fireworks?
Farewell.
Ah, that would be you. Hang on, let me pick up this fellas. Elder Hammerstout. It's good to know the people of this land still pay homage to the older races. I bid you welcome and offer you this token. A coin of Anstray and a lucky red envelope. Ding, says game. Ah, it's just for getting one.
Can I assist you?
Oh. Okay, so we've got something for Dragonflight. And then a rocket mount? I mean, that seems new. Shares the face of the new subscription mount, kind of. It's got the same style going on. And then my envelope. I can get something from. Right, let's grab these fireworks. How many do we need? 8 Lunar. I mean, I suppose I just take.
May the stars guide you.
There we go.
I can't use that item yet.
Fireworks. Lovely. What's in my envelope? A moonstone. Summon a ring of light on a specific location that lasts for 3 minutes. Don't know if that has any relevance for any of the achievements or if I have to summon it somewhere specific, but bear it in mind for now. There's your fireworks. How's our queue time? About 10 minutes.
I'm listening.
Well done. Now that you've taken in the spirit of things, why don't you take this invitation to the festival in Moonglade? It's quite an enjoyable celebration. If you have the time to spare, we share food, drinks, stories, and of course more fireworks. Open the invitation while standing inside the circle of greater moonlight and you'll be transported to Moonglade. That's partly why I did this on a druid, because we can get there by ourselves, but... Now that you have your Lunar Festival invitation, you may travel to Moonglade. There you will find many revelers, and in the village of Nighthaven, Valadar Starsong and his sister Fariel await those eager to participate in celebration. Travel to Moonglade through the greater moonlight, and speak with Valadar Starsong, see what prizes you might gain during the festival. Yes, that's what we're here for. Hope there are some delicious transmogs. I'm stood in the circle. Hit our invitation. Yeah, it seemed apt to do this on the druid. Man, these old loading screens. Where will the dev resources be? Like, Gallywix, we're going to kill him next patch, you know? He'll be gone. And Tyranda's stepped down. Vol'jin's dead. Kroll's not war chief. One day. Okay, we've got revelers from all over the place. On the other side of it over here. I haven't been here yet on my druid. Ah yes, level 30 elites, keeping the peace. I imagine they'll do a great deal of good. I wonder if you can travel back to each region by using a scroll within the various bits of moonlight. Let's go over and see if we've got anything new on the vendors other than that rocket mount. Honestly, I have no idea. Specialty dressmaker. Ooh! Transmog. Yeah, I'm just pick these up while I'm here. Get some more cloth going. Gotta keep an eye for older NPCs like that now. Especially when we can learn transmog regardless of the armor type. Lovely. Valadar.
What brings you here?
To honour your elders is to honour your culture and your people, Druid. For this, the coins of ancestry serve as a tangible means to recognise those who choose to follow a venerable path of respect. During this Lunar Festival, you may have the opportunity to honour many elders. As you do so, you will acquire the coins of ancestry. Bring me these coins, and I will reward your diligence for selection of unique items.
May the stars guide.
Very well. Loon's Blessing. Raid. Oh, I remember this one, so this isn't anything new. I already know the toy. It doesn't give me any stones, but maybe by actually fighting him it will. The beast Omen was once a hero of this world, a wolf of great strength and fortune. Omen fought besides the heroes of the War of the Ancients until he succumbed to demonic magics, turning against his allies. He raged across Azeroth and carried death and terror in his wake. Finally defeated here, in Moonglade, Omen now sleeps among the silt of Lake Lunar. Each new year, during the festival, he stirs, gather cohorts, and summon and defeat the beast Omen, earn the blessing of Elune. Love how one of them were 3 stones. Well, thanks.
Good luck, friend.
Again, I don't actually know if he's a raid boss in the sense that I do need other people. I can't remember.
Peace be with you.
How do I summon him? Use rockets and he'll come.
Farewell.
Bear that in mind. So we need like 36 rockets. Doesn't look like that's for a pug. At least with some transmogs here. What have we got? Festival dresses. Some fancy embroidery. Still don't look new by any means. Very vivid. Flower crowns. Oh, pardon me.
Go in peace.
Nothing crazy here though. Classic recipes. Fireworks. Toys! Rather than transmogs. For wearing body bits. A specific half-stone. That's interesting. Then your heirloom stuff. The mount. And the Drake customization. If memory serves, you literally had to just go around the world finding said elders, but I've no idea where they are.
What brings you here?
My staff has served me well for many years. It has stood by my side, been through many trials, and as I grow older, I find myself leaning on it more and more. Its flowers bloom every lunar festival, basking in the Loon's might. They bring me so much joy. I wish for them to stay all year long. I know a way, but my bones are too old to make the trip. Perhaps you would take the journey for me. Power my staff in the light of the moon at the moonwells around the world, and my flowers can stay. Sure. Asham Vale, Fellwood, Ferrolas, Moonglade, Stone Talon, Duskwood, and Mount Hyjal. If you let it expire, you have to start over. Not ideal
May the stars guide you.
when going for PvP. I don't even know if that's going to be possible while we're queuing up. Maybe once we get in and wait for another queue, but...
Ishnu Allah.
Also, you don't sell the regular fireworks.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Don't know how many Loon's candles I'll need. And probably while we're here, knock ourselves out of war mode, by the way. That's probably going to be easier. Except it won't let me turn war mode off. I don't know if this is a bug or... Oh, any rest area. Okay. That was the thing. I need to be sat in the tavern. There we go. So where's a firework vendor then? I'm going to be needing a load. You're just regular weaponsmith.
My goods are of the highest
Oh,
quality.
there's some old ass weapons I haven't got the appearance of. We'll unlock these appearances.
Del Nadris.
There we go.
Feel free to browse. Be careful.
Got to have some of those really old basic transmogs going. Let's just have a quick glance and see if anyone's actually summoned this thing. That might make it easier. I mean, there are people about, but I don't see a firework vendor. Hard to know if they have just fought him or not either. So it really suck if he gets summoned and then we get jumped into a queue. Maybe he drops some of those elder coins himself, unsure, but it's clear they haven't done like a big workover for this event. No, over time they wanted to do more and more for each one, but it looks like we're not here yet. And it's odd because there was some data mining of some like big lunar sets. Like the sun and moon thing going on. Looked really cool. Oh, we just have one of these. Okay. Where to fireworks? None of these got any bloody fireworks. Maybe by the big circles? Otherwise, we're just going to have to go and wait. Aha.
The Loon be with you.
I guess I just buy a good... It said like 2 dozen, so... They're not expensive. Again, when they've said they're going to keep redoing older events, you'd hope that would be sooner rather than later, but you know, there's only so much development time, so I kind of get it. I imagine player engagement for them isn't the most massive. This is a firework. Oh, it specifically clusters. God damn it. That's what I get for not reading properly. How's that queue doing? 40 minutes. Okay, we'll probably hold off firing any of these until we at least get one game in. What am I doing? There we go. Much easier. I also had a look through the tier sets coming up in the next patch and had a glance through and see if there are any of the elite ones that I wanted. Most of the elite sets are a void colour. It's purple and black or purple and gold, which isn't exactly my aesthetic. So I'm not too bothered. There are some really, really nice sets. I think it's a very strong showing for the tier sets this time around. Which means most of them I will end up getting down the line. Bar maybe the LFR set on me main. But the ones that stuck out, ironically, the Druid is of a colour scheme that I like, but it's more of a sickly yellow than it is like a shiny yellow. So we'll have to see. The only one that's a definite is the monk one. Now the monk have this ridiculous big old dragon head. And then one of the shoulder pads is a really flowy bit of cloth, and there's some really nice details in there. The monk will absolutely be one I need to level up. Oh no, we're in. Damn. Poor timing. Try and at least pull these over for everyone. No. Oh, we might not get in. But assumably it will pop again immediately. Clear as this Elun's Blessing one going to be. Oh, that's that one up there where the staff gets charged. It should be easy enough to actually follow around. It just depends how quickly I will be able to jump across each one. And if going into a battle, an arena will remove that buff. That I'm unsure of. How many goddamn fireworks did this wolf want? You'd assume people waiting around here are wanting the same thing, so why isn't everybody just lining up fireworks constantly? Yeah, we can always buy more. It's not like they're expensive. Once again, the mount seems to be new. The rewards in here. Ah, there it is. Oh yeah, this is going to go down fine. Nom 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 nom. Huzzah! We can pick up our solid rocks now. Job done.
May the stars guide
Bloody stones. Very well done. Defeating Erman sent his spirit back to the waters of Lunar. Although the beast himself is blessed by Lune and so cannot die, his anger will subside for another year. Your victory is a celebration of the might of Omen, of your allies, and of the peace you have given this tragic hero of our past. I'm sure over the years that's been a popular hunter pet. I don't know if that's the only place to tame that model. It might be. I don't know. Right, where's the place I need to do this staff for its blessing then? I also need to figure out where to find all these elders, because of the rewards I'd get. Oh, where are we? In the ounce of musing. I can't see myself using it. A little fest lava on the Drake, I'm sure is interesting, but 50k is most of my account's gold, so, you know, not going to be an easy one. Hearthstone was the only other one I was curious about.
A Shah fell out.
This will be a good test case for if this indeed goes on the shuffle or not. Ritual of the Moon. It's a funny mushroom hat shaman. Okay, it lasts 60 minutes. I don't want to fly off immediately to the next location. What we need to see is if going into a shuffle will remove the buff or if it persists through death or that kind of thing. Just in case. Just the helmet and the shoulders left. So very close. I haven't actually seen the weapons for the next tier, but I imagine they might be goblin themed. There we go. Normal set I don't have any of. Okay, shoulders sit a little wide. Might just be for the Kultiran lady model though. Alright, we're in though. Let's see how we get on. We have Onesie Evoker and Angry Maw Rep Paladin. A big old scythe. Then we have Holy Paladin, Unholy Death Knight, and Survival Hunter. Means a very on-your-face hunter. Oh, set focus to our other DPS. Try and keep an eye on what they're doing. Remember our defensives. Remember the Haymaker. Remember the Cyclone. So we give us tea. Sure you'll do the same out there. Keep yourselves hydrated. Scythe is that, I wonder? Scythe of the Unmaker. No idea. It looks Shadowlandsy. Come on, back up, back up. Got to turn on Tiger Stance. Okay, they're bubbled. Get my dots back on. Ow. Okay, turtle stance. The bat skin. Yep, that was a good call. To bear. That one. That one. More dots. Oh, just went down. Probably should have bared again there. I was a little over. Get the rust off. Wake up. Okay, it looks like my little Lunar buff went though, so that's going to be tough, unless I can really fly around Azeroth real quick. Give that one go. If it doesn't work, I'll end up going back to finding out where the other elders are. Probably have to give it a quick Google. It's been that long. Also this time, try not to get done in immediately. Get the dots going. Okay, that's a bubble. A bit stunned. Oh, bad stun, bad stun. Not immune. God damn it. Get my things going. Forgot to Ash main. Oh, I'm getting bodied today. It's alright, our openings are being really weak. Need to be way more on it. Heals going. Just grabbing me and pulling me back repeatedly. Leads on him. Some stuns. Going again. Put bear on. Just going down so very quickly. Get a stun on that. Oh, and me again. This might be a matter of ratings all really well up. Everyone's in really good gear. There's two plate users that doing a lot of damage and have a lot of defensive capabilities. Yeah, we're up there with it. Just one trinket out of bounds, so not fully geared up, so I'm just getting smacked in the head pretty hard. God. Don't get any bleeds off for long. Okay, that was lucky. Get a bite. Keep being disorientated. Yeah, I'm still locked down. Oh, bite. Done it again. So much disorientation. Start spreading some more bleeds. Okay, there's all the bleeds. Heal on the paladin. Strain again. No. Used a lot of my defensives yet. Pause, that one. Oh, stun. Walk back. Get a heal. Ah! Not very close. Doing terribly. We're going to lose a chunk of rating here. It's just how it's going to go. Haven't won a single one. We're going to plummet. Sadness. Maybe I'm just not on my game today. I've not been cycloning that much, to be fair. I don't think I've had one on the Druid where it's been so much in the melee. Maybe that's part for it. Part of it, rather. Oh dear, need to swap there again. Bad move. Stun. Good. Bugs going. I'm going. My bleed's about. Oh, my health again. How many stuns? Oh, immune to stun. Mind. Sure, I can stun. Okay, he's absorbing. Oh, bear, 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 bear. Bite. 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 What's happening? Rip going. Self-heal going. There again. Oh, it's not going to be enough to save me. Regen. Oh, knocked out of there. Moment that. What am I missing? Doing fire on him. Ow. Oh, up. Stun, 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 stun. Bet. Immune again. A combination of anti-magic cell, blessing of freedom. Like, what's happening there? Very confused. Should be focusing on the healer instead. I know there's a lot of off heals of a paladin, but even so. A rough state of affairs. But we've had some days where we've had some easygoing games. We're alright starting a little on the rougher end. Nice. One win. It's only a -3. Holy hell. This is the first time in our time going that the damage numbers for me have been so low. Comparatively to the rest of the team. Usually we've been on the upper end. I suppose that's the rating being so very high. Oh. So what's the jump there? Is that a clear bracket of PvP better of folks who really know what they're doing or have some very specific itemization that I do not have? Like, what's the vibe? I did not need my bag to be full of fireworks, god damn it. Alright, we'll get queued up again and we'll see about flying around with this stick. Again, I can't imagine... When she says start over, does it mean... Do I need to get it off her again? Excuse me. May I have your stick?
Brings you here.
No? Or wrong. No longer shining. You have to abandon the quests? Seems like the way to go. Again, I don't know if we'll be able to get it with enough time in a queue, but we can try at least once. Not going to be the end of the world. So the only thing I'm vaguely interested in is the Hearthstone, so T-pose bird. Very nice. Okay, next place along, down there. Nope, put it back. See how we do. Again, there's plenty of places to get to. So I don't necessarily see us doing it. But we give it one solid try. Gives us an excuse to fly around ye old world again. It's just a shame that the buff goes if I'm doing PvP. I feel like that's more of a modern day oversight. Like, why have it go? And I suppose one shoot would do it in one trip, but even so. Just denying. That's never not going to be funny. Okay, where to next? Hi, Joel. Gotta go up a lot. Crest the mountain. Make sure we're keeping his stamina. Got to clear some music. Uh oh. Wait a minute. Where? Ah. To the lake. T-posing walrus. It's a weird animation that makes you get stuck in place in a form. Okay, where to next? Ashen Vale by the looks of it. Ow! Uh-oh. Yeah, swoop going. Get vaguely in the right direction. Sadness. That's what I get for being terrible at flying. Firelands. Always an impressive sight. As Mount of Sauron as it is. Eye of Sauron, rather. What's happened to all the elemental lords? There needs to be a much more clearer state of affairs. Like, if there was an in-game library where you could, who is the current leader of this faction? Even if the answer is, we don't know. Something to point it out a little more clearly. What's our queue like? 11 minutes. In theory, we have 7 minutes to get all of these, but never know, it might be an off-stream jobby, or once the PvP shenanigans are dealt with. How long does this festival last? Tell me that time-wise is still going, but the Lunar one I can see. And I'll find out when we get into a bigger stretch of air again. There's folks off and about doing it. Turn to T-pose. Lovely. Get me up. Two next down here. That Lunar Festival ends on the 11th February. And again! Few more. It's jumping over to the other continent, that's going to be the toughest one. Just in terms of time spent. Fastest way, probably half to Donegal, get to Stormwind, Dustwood, not far off there. Do I then have to return to her as well, or will it count? Oh, the Waterstone Gulch vendor. I assume. I haven't actually checked in those old world PvP vendors, if you go to the entrances to the various battlegrounds, if they ever added any NPCs to buy stuff from out there. I know there used to be the tabard, which you used to get from getting to Exalted with the individual factions, but other than that, I don't know if they have added anything. It was like prime spot for more transmo. Again, you want to get more folks into PvP, even casually. More rewards that are not tied to power. Talent Mountains. Mine the tentacles. And again, assume the form. Very silly. Right, is this one still on this continent? Yep. Hello, Sargeras Sword. I was saying earlier, getting through Remnant 2, my favourite boss from that, just aesthetically, combat design, all of it, is a character called the Red Prince, and that's maybe the third fight from the end in that last stream. I love it for a variety of reasons. There's a lot of little secrets involved. I love the dialogue, the voice acting, the presence of it. Summoning this giant fire tornado with like clones of himself, all firing range stuff that's constantly reducing your max health. I panicked in that fight, forgetting that the debuff reduced my max health. But we found out that my build's very shield heavy. Not like literal on your arm shield, but like a shield over your health. And that actually didn't care about the max health reduction, so it ended up working out in my favour, but man, it was a moment of panic while I was just trying to enjoy an old fight. And then getting through and finally bringing down the final boss was a couple of little spicy moments, but we got him in the end. And in the end game, like, progression side of it, I had not set up my, what was it called, Prism to properly upgrade and fuse and be applicable for a legendary buff of any kind. So that's something I would have to look into on my own time at this point. But it's good to see there's a decent bit of endgame chase going on for it. Obviously getting through that, we got some weapons and some rings and some amulets. It was good stuff. And that means for the evening stream, we'll be moving on to Eternal Strands. That's just come out. Those who don't know, it's a debut game from a new studio made up of some veterans. Ex-BioWare folks, among others. Which is, you know, a mix of an action RPG, some Shadow of the Colossus in there, you know, climbing up big fellas. Some Breath of the Wild. And a good chunk of Monster Hunter, which is very interesting to me. It'll be a nice little starter before we get into Wilds in February. Reviews have been about the 7 out of 10 mark, so solid. I'm eager to give a new adventure a go myself. Where are we going? Are we across the water now? We are. Get off me, bet. Okay. Back to Stormwind? It's probably the quickest way to go. Q might pop any second, though. Where were the last places we had to go? Duskwood. Again, I'm just going to hope that once the staff's charged, then I don't have to run around and grab it all again if I don't get to hand it in. But Duskwood's not far. We should be fine. Run, kitty. Oh, no. Fine. Didn't take lethal damage. That's all good. Dying would not have helped. The one time I don't want the Q to pop sooner. Excuse me, old trees. makes you wonder when they get around to doing some wider, not like, I don't want a Cataclysm level remake of everything, I don't expect that, but just a texture pass, a model pass all the way. I mean, I suppose that is Cataclysm in nature. Let me down. Weird canopy. T-pose. Oh, charged. Fantastic. Will this let me go back? Requires greater moonlight. That's not greater moonlight. Well, sod it. I'm a druid. I'm just teleport to Moonglade. I'm sorry, Frosty Mage. Where are you? There we go.
Hello.
Muriel, you've done it. I can feel Elune's power within. Now I can enjoy the company of my flowers for the rest of my days. Perhaps I can do the same for you. If you have flowers you wish to preserve, bring them to me. I may be able to help.
Good luck.
Oh. 50 coins! What do you mean? Just oh, that must be an account-wide version.
Ishnu Dal Diel.
What do you mean, flowers to preserve? You're not a vendor? I don't know what it means. I believe the Hearthstone was 30 of these things. Yes. So I need to get more of these coins. I can't remember where they are. Let me have a quick Google as we wait for our arena queue to pop. I know it. I have to get them off elders. There are 84 to collect, apparently. Oh no. That must mean you can't get everything for the event each time. Seems a bit silly. They don't have a limited duration, so you can save them between years. They're not... This should be another one of those currencies that's warbound at this point. I suppose it just needs another pass. Oh, the article told me everything I needed to know other than the location of elders. See if I can just get a like an overview. Some stuff on the forums. There's some in Kazalgar apparently. We just have to go and find our elders. Ah, there we go. Apparently I can ask an NPC where they are. Hang on. Before I go down a bloody googly rabbit hole. Look like a night elf wearing purple. It's the big glowy bit with a load of them dancing. Do with a model upgrade, couldn't they? It's all lunar lanterns. The other festival workers. What's the fella I need to speak to? Well, it's not any of these. They're all revelers. Confusion. Visible confusion. Elders can also tell you the location of up to 5 elders in nearby zones. Okay. Okay, we actually found a list. Alliance, Horde, Kalimdor. Also, these are the separates from cities and whatnot. Oh boy. Alright, I'm in Kalimdor, so we'll start there. I only need like 3 or 4 of these for what I want. I'm not out for the full Elder title, but I suppose while we're waiting for his queues, I might as well fly around and try and grab some. I want to start in... It's so annoying to set up. Bear with me. They're in alphabetical order. Which makes it really annoying, so I'm going to be all over the bloody shop. Ashen Vale. Start there. Hang on, if it's just inns and stuff, I can just check each inn on my way down like we did on the mage before. That was a, going around for our Halloween treats. So I assume then they're not going to be in the middle of nowhere, generally speaking. I just need to check inns and stuff. We can just do a flyabout. No. There might not be one here. Vaguely night elfy building. Hello? Any elders? Any old folk about? Nay. Onward. Unless they were just outside. Had to check. More fun me just to explore rather than try and go coordinate to coordinate. There might be a goblin elder here. Ah! Torumwood, Elder Stone Spire.
Your spirit burns with life, young druid. Accept the homage you pay, and offer in return this token.
Thank you. Very good. Oh wait, you might actually tell me where the next ones are. Nope. Guys, that ain't telling you shit. Darkshore, then Felwood, I suppose. Kind of loop our way around, hit Ashara, Duratar, and finagle our way about. Would be an opportunity to get some classic, old classic materials, but I'm good for now. Until it's confirmed that player housing or some such system will actually use old materials, I don't see much point. Almost 10 minutes over the mark though for the shuffle, especially after that hammering we just had. It's a little disheartening. Keep the map zoomed out just because we want to be able to see the quest marker. I imagine there's one in Darnassus. There is one in Darnassus. Head there. Well, I need to send things back to how they used to be, is the other question. Probably? Otherwise, there's going to be no NPCs here, is there? It's just going to be Sundered, depending on what version. Oh no, this one's not the Sundered version, for some reason.
My goods are of the highest quality.
And the elders. Oh, hello, quest over there. That should be. Ah, Starweave. Heavens in their countless stars hold answers to earthly mysteries. Might, then the wise and the lucky gaze up and find the truth. They're all going to be real cryptic stuff, ain't they? These envelopes all just going to have a moonstone in them? Sure. Right, let's get on over to Darnassus.
Hello.
Not the Exodar.
Good luck.
Just to the village. Be then faster to fly up rather than take a flying mount all the way up and round. I know there's a lot of love for Darnassus, but you look at it from the outside these days and you're like, it's a big block with the same tree covering it over and over again. Gotta respect Belemeth for how that looks now. I know inside the city it was pretty unique, to be fair, but it's one of those where I just get lost a lot in my younger days. I did like it, though. PvP vendors were kind of underneath a slope to the side. It was a nice place to sit. Especially when the Stormwind ones, they're all cooped up in a little side building. Just felt a little more open. Who chopped their tree? Alright, in we go. That player will know. They're going for the Elder. Aha! The heavens and the countless stars. Oh no, same dialogue. Understood. Oh, it's giving me rep with the various old faction stuff. Okay, then we want to fly back down again, assuming there is potentially another one in Jarkshire. I can't imagine there's more than one per zone. Hang on, let me... Oh! That helps. When it says stuff like $art rather than this zone, that makes it a little more aggravating. Surprising number of them in Northrend and stuff. I must have just visited a few on my various characters over time. They're in dungeons? That's fascinating. Again, I only really want the Lunar Stone, so I only need one more. Ironforge might be the quickest. No, there'll be some in Khazalgar that'll be easier to get to. Right, we're in again, though. Let's hope this isn't a complete beatdown like that last one was. I'm just glad it was only a -3 to the rating. That was kind. Resto Druid, Assassination Rogue, Disc Priest, Beast Mastery Hunter, and Windwalker Monk. Let's see how we get on. Press the button.
Today, your cries of battle and the clash of your weapons will be heard.
So we give us beverage. Make sure you're doing the same out there. Keep yourselves hydrated.
And the fallen will join them in the afterlife.
Lucky Red Horse. Thin Runner's Blanchie. That feels like Venfir from Shadowlands.
For Zandala!
Get a heal going on myself. Bite. Bit turtled. Swap over.
Grant him an honorable
Get some
death.
bleeds going. Oh, squishy healer. Ah, nope. Healer's up and away. Not swapping it round. More dots. Ah, stunned. Oh, nature lock grab it. Oh, surprise. Okay, night and day to the last game. Night and day. That doesn't tell me the ratings yet, so hard to know. I'm going to have to assume they're just lower. Given last time I was doing sod all damage, felt so squishy, and the output by the end for our other teammates was much more impressive. Well, that already feels a lot kinder. Let's see how we go, though. Nope. That was quick. Oh, they're just in dodge mode. Okay. Dark skin. Bit of self-heal. Fight. Get off those mounts. Fight. Rip again. Oh, I need to do a bit of bear regen. Not spreading the dots.
And honorable death.
Oof, I was a little far away from my teammate there. Nope, get stuck.
And honorable death.
I was just too far away. Too far away from my healer. Too busy chasing. Should have moved back. That was on me. Was not paying attention. I think I'd love, like, for, again, without it being an add-on, I'd love, like, their frames to be like, this person is crowd controlled. You know what I mean? Something that more clearly indicated the vibes of what's happening, for lack of a better word. Oh, damn, that was a waste of trinket, wasn't it? Oh, the hunter just went down. That was pretty intense. I didn't even see what happened. What killed the hunter so fast? Take back what I said. It's not an absolute body in. There's just some excellent outplaying going on. It didn't look like our healer was CC'd. Whoa! No. Yeah, it was just cycling over there. I was on the other side of the arena doing sod all. This has got to be the messiest one I've ever seen. I'm playing horrendously about it. Usually everyone's very tight-knit, very close together. It's just fascinating. Bleed's going.
Grant him an honorable death.
Heal. Remove curse. Ice Cyclone. Stun. Get some regen myself. Get some regen.
Grant him an honorable death.
That was a good... What's it called? Circle of Peace, I think it's called. It pushed me out of the way twice. Birth on the charge in and then swapping form to remove the slow to go around. I'm definitely going to lose a chunk of rating for this one though. I'm just going to jump on the priest. Right.
Grant her an
Nope,
honorable
nope, nope. It was 2 rating, that was very kind. But the damage numbers were... Oh, but people's rating was still way higher. That was closer to 2k. Why is everyone who's playing today's rating so high? My damage was solid. Not top of the pack, but I'll take it. I know damage doesn't mean as much in Solo Shuffle compared to most stuff, but it's a good barometer for me to be like, where are we at? You know what I mean? Right, what am I do? Where was those old PvP vendors? Just while I'm here. Wasn't it here? Yeah, it was over to the side. The trainers, the battle masters, all the various old PvP sets, and then it was you lot round here. I don't know, I was just chilling here for a while. I come and grab some of these when I come back. Right, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a quick bio break as we queue for more. Let me just typically type that into the chat. There we go. Set up. Alright folks, stretch your legs, refill your beverage. I'll see you in a few minutes. Won't be long. And we're back. Thank you for your patience. Let me just get my headset back on. A swig of his tea. Oh, it's gone up to 16 minutes. Sadness. Yeah, that it has to be Stormwind, Valdrakken or Donegal. Why couldn't it be any city is a weird thing to turn one more back on. Run through these NPCs, see if there's any transmog I haven't got. I know there was a few. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Fill out the collection of old garbage. You never know, they come into play. All those.
May the stars
Double check everybody
guide.
else.
You wish to buy?
They're just supplies.
Trade?
Old ass weapons. Again, every now and then I'll stop by old NPCs like this and double check, but I'd rather make sure. So many old transmogs. There we go.
Farewell.
Just make sure we re-equip our set before getting in. That'd be a nasty, wouldn't it? We're just in old whites in rated PvP. Would be a very silly troll. Old white shoulder pads are probably the rarest because there weren't many of them. Kind of one of your... It was a big moment, I felt, especially in the early days of playing, where you'd, oh, I finally got some shoulder pads. Right, is that all of it? Am I good? I'm good.
Ishnu
There
alive.
you go. I'll sell them right back to you, merchant. Enjoy.
Goddess watch over.
Ye old battle masters.
What brings you here?
Right, let's get ourselves back to Donegal. We will find one more elder, go to Moonglade, and then back again. There'll be an elder around here somewhere. Yep. Bird, please. It's just going to be hard finding where the elder is. I assume up and over here? Two on the Isle of Dawn. Oh, there's some Larubian ones as well, isn't that nice? Views in there. I'm just trying to think of like the chill spots where one might be. Not like there's a moonwell around here anywhere. Oh, hello. Give me that scythe.
For the Alliance!
For the Alliance. We'll check my PvP gear as well if there was any more conquest upgrade I could do. Belt. Just belt. How much conquest am I sat on? Enough. There's nothing. I wonder if getting any of the boxed caches from the conquest vendor will apply for next season.
My prices to be reasonable.
There's more versatility.
Return and prove.
We will need a gem. Oh no, I will not have a slot for it. That was a mistake. Whoops. Well, it's still more base versatility, I suppose. Does mean I can't get a gem for it yet. Fancy belt. Get rid of both of those as well. Tarib and Garib, if you wouldn't mind, take me stuff. Might as well get my knowledge for the week on this one.
We will continue speaking later.
Go, drop by the herbalist, and then we will go and try and find the elder. Again, I only need the one to get the halfstone. I imagine a Lunar Festival one's probably pretty suited for a druid, so it'll work out. I can sell these fireworks. There you go. Which of these do I need more of? Low drop. We had less of those for our inscriptor, so should probably try and do that one next. So, Ruffius, don't need your services anymore. Said the NPC for the Elder thing was called an archivist, so near a dig site, potentially? Might be one near the burial grounds. I know there's a lot of kobolds here, but yeah, they don't tend to be in places where there's a load of enemies. Rambleshire, maybe? There's only so many places to check. You're not an elder, you're part of the main quest. Side quest, rather. Definitely not the Violet Warden. And him either. It won't be up there in the PvP zone. I find it unlikely to be by the brewery either. It'd be very sweet if it was for Targo, but then again, if you'd done the sign quest and he's turned to stone, can't really honour your elder that way. Any of yous around here? Nope. Greywood Village, maybe? Or Top of Dar? Oztan? Could be one in the middle of the crossroads bit. Double check that. Nope, I'm on top of you. You're mine. Isn't one here? There's only so many places that can be here in the Isle. Should definitely be one over here then. Unless they've made them a little more obscure specifically, but should be easy to tell with a big glowing light around them as well. What are the names I'm looking for? Rubble Glint and Copper Moss. Neither of them. Glint and copper moss. Rubblegint sounds more like a goblin name, but that'd be a bit weird. Should probably get the iron claw while I'm here. Keep gathering. Don't you do it, you swine. Now you get mined, Ram.
Too far away.
Oh, I get a bit of bismuth. That's kind. Any elder down here? Nope. Top of the hill? Also, no. Where on earth are these elders then? I just need the one game. I just need the one coin. Don't remember an escaped cutthroat. Go and murder them. They're just miscellaneous Forsaken lady. Fascinating. That's the first time I've actually seen the vines. Those PvP fights, there's too much going on. Sure. Escaped from Dalaran? During the crash? Would be the insinuation? Odd that they just had a nameless Forsaken prisoner, but alright. How's that queue looking? Well, we've hit the average. If we get there or not's another matter. Can't imagine there'll be an elder around here. Nope. Checked all the major places I could think of. Give you a more thorough look inside the city. Be a way to go. You have to imagine there was at least one of the elder NPCs within the city. Again, while it would have been nice to see something else done for the event, I understand that the whole vibe is running around and getting to these elders, and a new mount is something for folks. Especially if you keep these coins between years, but all the more reason they should be account-wide. Just because I'm sure I've got bits and bobs all over the place. Webster, you're not an elder, you are a child. It also might be quests have to be moved on to a certain point, but they don't generally work like that for the elders. Oh, one thing I wanted to check while I was here. The elite PvP stuff I'm not bothered about this time around, but...
My directive is to serve.
Okay, they just cost marks of honor once you hit the rating, so we know that for next time.
My directive has been...
So I was just worried they were going to then cost a boatload of conquest just to essentially get some transmogs, but that means if I end up liking a set in future and do want to push my rating to that, I believe it's 2,100 mark. Around here, who's that other NPC? I saw one pop up on this side. Aldrip. No, it was Rumble something and somewhere else. Where on earth could they be? At this point, it's going to be faster going to Ironforge. think I'm just going to do, rather than wander around aimlessly. Wanted to wander around aimlessly, I'd be picking up more herbs and all.
I have calibrated my prices.
Many a crest and thing. Anything on here I didn't have the appearance of? No, we're good.
My things for you.
Oh, I'll curse you, Q. It's the average is going down. That might even be an elder in Goldshire. Maybe Northshire? Have a glance as we go through, why not? Reminisce. I don't know why that hasn't just been putting me straight into bird form. It should be doing. Let's see, an elder. Oh, there we go. Frost Dwarf. Interesting choice in the middle of Goldshire, but alright. Alright, what do we got? Beast Mastery Hunter, Mistweaving Monk, Resto Druid, Demonology Warlock, and an Outlaw Rogue. Let's see how we do. Monkus Gordon anniversary set with a Thunder Fury for good measure. Shadowpan Hunter. Love to see the class agnostic sets now. Oh, the Leather Crunk. Oh, fancy little baubles on it. It's very Horde-esque. That's a Windrunner bow. Legion artifact, I think. Could be wrong. Right, let's get going. Well, that was unfortunate. Nope, get stun on him. Big. Oh, nearly. I think Tranquility's going to do it for you. Oh, I need to get some defensive stuff going. Be on the right target, please. Swap over. Boot. Ow, 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 back's good. We'll get the poison off them. Build up more dots. There, regen. Oh, I fingered it. I think we can take down the Druid more easily. Oh, if I don't go down first. Think more dots, more bite. There we go. Big nom. And because Resto Druid's so much about healing over time, it feels like my bleeds kind of just counteract that, and then with the big bites, it works out. Got another Thunder one. The modern Thunder Fury, which I have no idea where that one comes from. Dread Blades. Oh, no, it's like a... What's the word? One of the hidden artifacts from Legion, I believe. Pretty sure that's the rogue one specifically. Nope. Hop over, get some more bleeds. Oh, the hunter's already done their thing. Ow, 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 ow. Up to there. Up to Hunter, do more bleeds. Heal on the rogue. Ow. Shouldn't have done the heal on the rogue, should have done it on me. Heart skin, heal. Ow. Frozen. And bugs going again. Pop on over. Keep the dots sticking and stacking. With that curse. Oh, nearly. I'm in trouble, though. I'm in trouble. I should have swapped the other way. Get a quick stun. Need to rip. Need a bear. Oh, barely. No pun intended. So many dot. Take it though. Okay, solid so far. Offhand staff. Interesting choice. Oh, Healthstone. Thank you, Warlock. Far cry from the Warlock the other day who was like, I'm not doing it. You killed me last round. You get no Healthstone from me. Very silly by comparison. Ah, why? There. A regen going. Got back to cut it. So I'm no slowed. Ah, rogue vanished. Heart skin. Okay, then we can leap. Fight. Bug. Rake. Bite. Try and hit them before they did turtle bubble. Nice. Okay, the stun's what got me there. So I'm pretty sure they hadn't used their big defensive cooldown at that point. Ooh. Have a Titany Druid. Not my cup of tea, but it's nice to see a heavier set on a Druid. It's pretty well on a Night Elf. I like it. Okay, off we go again. Okay, now you've got your defensive going, so I'll swap. Up to you. Ow, bad. I would like to be awake, please, not asleep. I hate being scared. I need to get the poisons off my ally in a moment. Oh, that also figured. Whoops. Keep getting stunned. I'd like to not be. I wanted to try and Ursault to protect them a little bit, but too far away. That was just well played and putting me pretty much out of the fight. I shot myself. Oh, pardon me. Didn't even need to use my health stone that last time. And the Mistweave a lot harder to just instantly bring down than a Resto. Oh, can I keep you stunned in here? That'd be pretty cool. Not quite. Please, I hate being stunned so often. Nope, why? Changing who you want to Cyclone, I don't know. Heals for me. Ooh, went down in the meantime. I know I had bleeds upon a few, but my goodness, that was nicely done. By the other DPS, not by me, to clarify. I wonder how you get those. I know for a lot of the Legion artifacts, the hidden appearance, some of them were really big RNG, some of them were big grinds, some of them were like the mage one, we just had to walk into a tower and hit a dude. Like, that was fine. It dropped like immediately by mistake. Time. Hit again. Damn it. Get a regen going. Ooh, good timing. More dots. Oh, be there. Not gonna make it. Get cycloned. That's it. Damn it. Oh, I don't have any defensives. Damn. Plus 48 rating. 4 rounds overall, I'll take it. We managed to do most of the damage there, which is good. The 1700 mark, so we're ever closer, but it's just gonna, all it takes is a big loss to be thrown back down again. Alright, let me get signed up again. Maybe I read it wrong. It said we went to 1700. Why is it now? Bloody idea. Maybe I was reading the wrong one. Let's go back to Moonglade. Grab that halfstone, see what it's all about. Put that in the wall bank. Put a few other bits in the wall bank as well.
Ishnu Allah.
No, I would like your halfstone, please. And you can have all these back. Well, these will all leave at the end of the event. That's fine.
Asha Fela.
Let's see how this looks. Ah. Okay, we got some spell effect going on. It does fireworks. Wait, wave back. Just to be polite. Then we do it again. The moonbeam could be a little more... I don't know. Than just a... almost translucent white beam. Be a little more subtle. I'll take it. It's something different. Let's go bob some stuff into the water bank. Those are some fancy looking enchants on those swords. Oh, and they're gone. I wanted to check.
My directive is to
Sadness.
serve you.
Nope, I don't need to put that solid stone in there. Where's it gone? Come here. You can just go in my regular bank. That's fine. Who knows? Maybe one day it will be useful. Not this day. Not that in there. Just say war within season 1, of course, so I can't imagine it is gonna be too. It'll help the monk a little bit. And that's the goal. Just have to focus on leveling him up. No, I won't be swapping pieces. I want to just get a transmog going for the Druid. Something new. It's just so... Look at the prices! Does my bloody head in. No, I'm just going to wait until we get all the silver pieces. That's... I don't know why. And I know, again, a lot of folks are like, oh, it's not actually that expensive. I disagree. When you're not making a lot of money in the game, you're not working the auction house, and you don't actually, especially once you get through the leveling, there is not much gold to be gained through casual play. Or at least for like PvP is not giving me any gold. Or if it is so negligible I've never noticed. Transmog cost should not be so ridiculous. Like 900's half of what my Druid is currently sat on, you know? It just needs to be free.
Leave their tools behind when the Nerubians attacked.
Oh, let's deal with this world quest. I need to kill some Nerubians anyway for the chitin, which we can go back to getting again. No. No chitin. Sadness. No. Nasty explosives.
Opportunity's knocking. If you've got the metal, there are valuables waiting to be won.
I'm kind of alright, Ruffius. I'm kind of alright. I'm happy just killing some spiders for now. I need to get inside for those mining tools. Forgot. Focused on so chitin. Yes. So much chitin is needed. Bit by bit. One day. More bits and bombs. Excuse me, snack. How's that average looking? 12 minutes. Not as bad as 17, but we're still on the longer end. Interesting that the start of the week, it just tends to be quicker on a Monday. I don't know why. Some data about player habits and that kind of thing. It's always fascinating. The companies tend to be very prickly about giving away such data. Unless they're doing super well, in which case they'd be happy to share. Especially with all the live service games when you need such a bump of players for matchmaking to be alright. It's always one of those constant arguments from any games community as, oh, this game, the devs need to fix matchmaking. Matchmaking's garbage. Ugh, one, people don't like losing. You know, there's always that element of
Thank you.
that complaint's just going to happen whether it's valid or not. And a lot of the time, for a game's matchmaking to work properly, you need a huge amount of a player base. There's no such thing as just dev fix it in that case. You've got to think about how many people you need for a game, for one, especially if it's got roles. Then you've got to think about different servers across the world. People ready to jump in case you have a lever. How are your queues split between different game modes within said game? I saw a video where someone was doing the math a few days ago, and it's like your average game, you're looking at needing at least 300,000 players to make it functional for most games, to then take skill-based matchmaking into account and have it be an even playing field. And you're not going to get that unless you hit critical mass. It's a messy business. So I sympathise a lot when... I understand feeling upset when a game's really rough, or if you're just getting bodied by folks who play all the time. I've seen enough like smaller based PvP games whose player bases didn't grow to the size folks would have wanted. There's only so much that can be done on that side. No amount of dev finagling can change that. If there's only 40 people playing, chances are you're not going to be getting many even matches. I just hope it means we have less of a focus on all these different live services going forward. It's a bit much, you know? We know when they do work, that's the dream on a business side of things. You know, if you get up to 1 million players, and on average maybe you get a couple pound a month from a player, you know, you're already making your cost back at 2 million. That's not even taking into account folks who will spend hundreds on cosmetics or battle passes or pay to win stuff in worst case scenarios. But if you're ever chasing that, always at the detriment of the game itself more often than not, putting studios who had no business making a live service game or didn't want to a lot of the time. Still like with Suicide Squad, I imagine Rocksteady wanted to, whether it was the next Batman Arkham game or something else within the DC universe that followed that framework. Hard to believe they wanted to full-on live service, and it's not always the case. There were a lot of stories about Anthem's development where folks at BioWare were like, no, we wanted to try and do something different, but then you read the stories about how folks on the team didn't even know what they were really building. Or even some of those that did well, like Diablo 4 in recent memory, they had to spend so much time retooling the base game in a very similar way to 3 did, to be fair, by the time it hit its first expansion. You spend so much dev time and resources trying to get things to the point where your players expect or want it in ways that you didn't get on the dev side. I think a lot of that problem is, given the number of layoffs and turnover on so many teams in recent years, you lose all that pot of collaboration that's been built up over years. All these developers know each other, they know the product they're making, they've got very strong foundations for it. The moment you lose a load of that, you're getting a load of new people in, and responding to player feedback's a really double-edged sword. Sometimes you've got to stick to your vision, you know what's best, you know what it's going to do for your game. And obviously if players feel really strongly about something, you've got to listen to that, you've got to change. WoW, for the longest time, dug in its heels and was like, no. We're pretty sure this is what's best. But as it turned out, a lot of that player feedback was pretty universal. And when they started focusing more on that, it worked out. But that's again something that's changed many a times over the years. Feels like a nightmare at any level of game development these days. I know, I just have a lot of sympathy, I suppose, for those making the stuff behind the scenes. Especially when I'm sure the ratio to angry messages from upset players compared to well-heart thanks and good wishes are extremely skewed in the former. I think that's why you saw a big push towards player communication a few years ago, and then, especially COVID and longer, it got so vitriolic. Why would you want to put your devs through that at some point? It's not worth trying to communicate and get more even-keeled feedback. That isn't just folks raging on social media. It must be extremely unpleasant. The way the world and the internet are going, who knows? As time goes on, there's a lot of worry that between all the different AI stuff coming in, what will be trustworthy on the internet, or will at some point everyone just be like, you can't believe anything anymore? The number of people who'd believe fake news, as they'd say, as it is, or what you even label that. Some folks just label news they disagree with as fake news, which is mind-boggling sometimes. Let's go back to the days where the internet was cat videos, silly games content, cooking channel, you know. Let's get away from a load of the bollocks. Misinformation. Have it be a nice, calm and chill place. Even then, that's not bloody possible, is it? Because, you know, people. As long as there are people who enjoy stirring up chaos, stoking the flames, and generally just being shits to others for the sheer fun of it and nothing else. Not because you've got a political opinion to spout, not because you have different beliefs, but because you just enjoy making people angry. Which there's plenty of them out there. You're never really going to get anything... what's the word? Permanently stable. Even if you really put your hand into doing a load of moderation, it's another thing that's constantly understaffed, underpaid, trying to get a load of automated systems to deal with gigantic swaths of it. Sirens outside, don't worry, it's not for me. Yet. One day. Give me that wax. Nope. Kitty slap. Don't want his pungent mushrooms, thank you very much. Sometimes these mine really quick and sometimes they take their time. I don't know why. I'll take your bismuth. We return to the chill music of the Isle of Dawn. Take a breath. I haven't actually heard for Undermine, like the music that goes on regularly there. I'm sure it will be very Goblin themed. There might be some saxophone about, which I'm a big fan of. It goes all smooth, jazzy. We'll have to see. Still haven't come out with a release date for it, which they're advertising it more and more. They're on the community pages of like their main channel and the shorts they're posting. It's more and more Undermine stuff. So I wonder if there's something that's come up on the PTR where they're just holding off a little bit, maybe a week or two longer than they thought. They're like, yeah, but this thing's broken. Or internally they're like, it's busted something else. Now nobody can access the Legion expansion in the same way Shadowlands broke. Like, who knows if there's something in that back end. I don't follow the PTR enough to know constant blue bogs of it. Morning, Kynan. How you doing this morning, bub? Your week going alright, I hope? We are ever in the shuffle again today. Where's our rating currently at? 1682. So ever closer to the 1800, but not there yet. Just flying around and doing some gathering. I got a new Hearthstone from the Lunar Festival, but then none of the other awards interested me that much. I didn't want to fly around looking for all my elders across the various regions of Azeroth. But the Hearthstone's alright. It's on cooldown right now. Gives you a little white moonbeam over your head. You kneel down, you get some shiny blue stuff out of your hands, and then shoot a bunch of fireworks. It's alright. Mushroom. Give me your stuff. Could go back to Nerubian farming, but I'm alright for now. I'm sorry to hear you've been ill, bub. The heavy flu comes down, it is the worst. You're just stuffy all the time. It's very unpleasant. Makes sleeping a bloody nightmare. I'm glad you're feeling a bit better today, and I hope it continues to be for the better. Ooh, a load of Nerubians here. This might be a decent place. The chitin farm. think we'll do 1 or 2 more. Depends on how the queues are being. At the moment, they're not being very friendly today. We've had some games of folks at a pretty big jump of rating higher than me, but that might be all who's about at the moment. And as I said earlier, I had a look at the new sets coming. The Goblin patch. Most of them are, at least the elite PvP sets, most of them are purple, purple black, purple gold. So I'm not too bothered. The only exception is the Druid again, but it's more sickly yellow than fancy yellow. But the Monk is big, shiny yellow and white, so we'll definitely be doing a Monk next patch for the solo shuffle. But given it's a patch with a lot of collectibles and a lot of things to do, discover, find, etc., I imagine we'll be pretty busy before we get to the PvP point again. But I hope to get this Druid sorted out sooner rather than later, so I can actually get to leveling my Monk. I might do a little bit on a weekend, but I'll have to see how we get on. Oh, Q. Why? More spiders. And more chitin. Right, I forgot it was abducted. For a moment I was like, what are you doing here? No, the Rubian's putting them to work. There we go. Yummy in. Doing it? We're not doing it? Arena? Make up your mind. Swig of his beverage. Make sure you're all doing the same out there. Huzzah! Mistweavy Monk, Ret Paladin, Frost Death Knight, Assassination Rogue, Resto Druid. Resto Druid again, I feel I can jump on. Older bluey set. Very nice. And then Illidan's Eyebands. Goblin Paladin. Not for me, but I can respect how much is going on that set. A lot of 3D elements. Very rough, rugged and dirty. It's good stuff. Yeah, I got all the other stuff for my tendies. Where are our traders' tendies listed? Like, in terms of how many I have, or do you have to go and check? No idea. Can't remember. You know, come Monday we'll be looking at some new stuff on the trading post. Right. Off we go. Oh, didn't set focus to them. There we go. Yeah, Death Knight. Oh no, they ran away. Don't waste my buffs. Up to bed, get rid of the root. That leads to this one. Silenced. Okay. There again. A regen going. I need to put some bleeds back on these. Oh, get off me. Get briefly stunned. What? can't get close to that healer. Keep going behind that pillar. It's very annoying. Almost on the Death Knight. On up the rogue, rather. It's a hard arena for it. I gotta remember the line of sighty stuff. It's just every time I tried to leave to go and cyclone, it was like, get pulled back in, get disorientated, get cheap shot. And also at the start, I wasted a good number of damage seconds. Oh, that's up. Right. No. To right. More bleed going. I keep forgetting to put my little bugs out. Come on. No. Want to kill. Oh, definitely in trouble. Poison's off him. Legion again. Focused on me again. I'm worried I'm just not going to get opportunity to. Oh, big execute. Where'd that moonbeam come from? It felt like a big execute, but I'm not sure what it was. I don't know there. I was swapping target. I was moving back. I was cycloning a little bit, but feels very difficult with 2 melee. Like, Vortex could have been it, but Death Knights can just drag me back in, so that feels a bit difficult. Oh, it didn't give me my stun. Bird going, swap to Death Knight, get more bleed going. I will never get a cyclone. Paladin, swap to the Death Knight, get the bleeds again, get the bugs going. Immune to an interrupt. What happened there? There. Give me my regen. Nice. Rogue doing a lot of work there. Me flummoxing around the place. Did I buff people? I did buff people, okay. Hard to know sometimes. Utter panic. Oh, wrong order. Bugs. To break stun. Attack. Stun. More dots. Damn it! Hey, you wanted to cyclone me, eh? Have the nature lock. Cocoon got off. Damn life cocoon. I hate it. So close, so close, so close. Come here. Nice. Nommed. Aye, kind of. That's how shuffle works. So you're never locked in, as it were. It just keeps bumping you around. And it is how many times are you on the winning team. Again, compared to getting groups together for the rated, or... I think the main problem with Blitz is just the queue time. Being stuck in it, and then how slow it is to gain rating. Whereas Shuffle, it can be a lot more generous in that regard. And to even get up to like the 1500, 1600 point, it doesn't take that long at all. Compared to a lot of the others. Please stop stunning me.
I'm out of range.
I'm out of range? Oh, there's a bubble. You root me, I root you. All be rooted together. This night. Together! Oh, get stun off that. Side heal on the rogue. Self heal on me. One of these. Get a haymaker. Leave the rogue alone. Keep going, rogue, run. That does. 2 big plates just bearing down. I'll win 1 more, we break even. And depending on how the rating is, like I had one where I only won 2 out of the 6, but because everyone else's rating was so high, they were all above the 1900 point, it ended with a +2, which isn't a lot, but it's better than a -40 or some such. So you've got to bear that in mind as well, especially how early or late it is into the season. Early in the season, for whatever reason, the matchmaking and the MMR seemed so out of whack when we did it on the Evoker. Even Blitz was relatively quick. Damn cocoon. Got rid of the bleeds. There's a bubble. No. Lullaby. No. Lullaby. A bit on the Death Knight. One of my regens going. Oh, the Paladin bubbles. Oh, wings rather. Stun. Try and help out. Hey. Was that one with the ratings being all about the 1700 mark? Which again, it says my starting ratings there, but it wasn't at that point. But that's a -10. A drat. Drat, I say. Right, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna... What do you mean I'm in combat? Who saw me? Where? Nobody saw me. Go away. There we go. Stealth over here. I'm gonna get us queued up again. I'm gonna have another bio break just because that's what my body yearns to do. I can't help it. Better that than piss in my seat. Tippity type. Then we'll do one more. It's extremely unlikely to pop in the meantime, but we'll get it going. Alright, stretch your legs, refill your beverage. Be back with you in a few minutes. See you soon. Son of a bitch! That never happens. That never bloody happens. Oh no. My body was like, time to go to the toilet. And now I'm like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. We cross our legs and we pray. Wild. That hasn't happened in ages. Regret. Pain. What have we got? Focus. Destruction Warlock, Holy Priest, Resto Druid, Beast Mastery Hunter, Frost Mage. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Remember your health stones? You'll have to remind me of that one, Kaiden. Sod's Law, i.e. the moment you need to go, something's going to stop you? An educated guess. Certainly feel like a sod. Alright. Let's go get him. Resto Druids tend to go down pretty quickly. Oh, it's a sneaky kitty. Waiting for it. Ah! More stuns. Oh, whoa, Warlock, what happened? They were alright. I don't want to be cycloned. Okay, let's try and burst. Oh, come back. It's so close. Nice. Okay, set focus, go again. Something hit that Warlock really hard, and they went from seemingly near full to just, oh! Try and go for them. And off we go. Won't stand in the AoE. Flip, get bugs going. Get my defensives going. Ow. Right his face. Up to there. I can get round. Bite. Followed by bite. Followed by a claw and more bite. All my dots are still up. Oh, he's going. He's going. Come on. Come on. Drop. Oh, and he's back at full. No idea. Get some dots on everybody else. Oh, you're not leaving. You're here with me, my little cyclone. Oh, he's stuck. Stop jumping. Stop again to the Warlock. I need to get some of my defensives going. Frenzy. Ow. Stunned. I need a... No soulfire for you. Nice. Got numbed. Yeah, it's good so far. On the other DPS. mage seemed really polymorph heavy, so I'm going to have to bear that in mind and really try and watch for my healer and make sure they are not a sheep most of the fight. Again, I just wish it was clearer off a UI standpoint, like, your friend is now a sheep. But even if the portrait changes, I just don't pick it up. I need like a bigger flash. Again, that's even assuming it changes, which I don't know for sure. I had a good instinct for it there, nearly had me. Druid, you're wasting my capabilities. There is sneaky Druid. I swear to God. Oh, I wasn't close enough to interrupt that. Oh, it was on cooldown, never mind. Why was I interrupted? What happened there? Keep fighting. 4 dots. Next time I get a full set of dots up, then try and... Ow. No, get stilled. Now try and do it. There. Got my heal still. Oh, hang on. Our healer's in poop. Is a sheep. Get him, bugs. Oh, the meteor right on my head. That was poor timing. Oh, the warlock was so low, and he's out of line of sight. No. Where did... Between the mage blinking, the warlock teleporting, between their 2 gates, and that... I was all over the shop there. That was horrendously done by me. Might as well have been wandering in a circle in the middle of the arena. Energy was starting to be a concern in that one as well, which usually I haven't felt it. Also, I'm forgetting to cast Haymaker, for God's sake. Little Kultiran bap on the snoot. Okay, the healer has become an angel. Just change forms to not be slowed there. Health pot. Gimme, gimme, gimme! No, I wanted it. Let's keep fighting, keep fighting. Yes, 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 yes. Nice! There's a good cyclone on the healer from them. That's the moment. It's just my timing on it is so garbage. I noticed diminishing returns. Like, if I just hit Cyclone on someone repeatedly, constantly, they would be stunned less and less seconds, so you can't just do that. I think making the priest actually drop their big cooldown early on helped there. Lead's going. Come on. Don't want to be afraid, thank you. Stop. I thought we were good for a moment. Alas. No, I need to get within range of my team. Nice. No, thank you. Ow, 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 ow. Defensive up. Up to that. Frenzy. Ow, 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 ow. Help! Alas. Healing each other there. I feel like on my paladin as well. Whenever I'm off healing, it feels like a big burst of health on Druid. It's like, ah, please. Oh, well, we're about on the halfway mark, and winning this one would be nice, but we'll see. Let's hit the guild name. If I can just eat the resto Druid. Or they vanish. Because every time they've waited for me to pop out. And then, like, stunned me. And then cycloned, like, twice. My turn. It's my turn to nom face. You son of a gun. Immediately turned into a tree. The dots. Followed by bite. There. Regen. Rip and tear going again. Make heals better. Backskin. Renewal. That one. Up to you. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, mage blew somebody up. I'll take it. Even so, still doing high damage, but again, I know that's not as important in here. I just got to keep reminding myself of that. I will take a plus 20 rating. I think that's solid for the day. Let's get ourselves back to Donegal. We pray to the moon. Squidges my shoulders through my face. Not ideal. But pushing ever forward, we started near the 1600 mark today, or 1640, so going up. Have to absolutely keep an eye on when the next patch comes out, but we're not far off now. And with that said, thank you very much for watching. Enjoyed yourselves. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. Helps push the videos through the algorithm so more folks can come hang out and enjoy some games with us. Subscribe for more content here on the channel. On the weekdays, 9 AM GMT, we're here with World of Warcraft, and at 6 PM we're here with other games. Having just finished Remnant 2, going through its boss rush mode and clearing the gauntlet, we'll be starting this evening with Eternal Strands. I'm very excited to give it a go and get stuck in. So until next time, oh wait, nearly forgot. And you can find playlists to all the other games we've already covered right here on the channel. Just click through that little option where it says videos, go a couple along, you'll find playlists all neatly organised for you to binge to your heart's content. So until next time folks, much love, take care, and bye bye.